Goal scored in the 49th minute for Arsenal. 7, Matthew Dennis.
Good afternoon. We're at Hitchin Town today, Topfield, to watch Ken Gillard's under-18s against Hitchin Town. I'm here with Dan Mountney, Islington Gazette Arsenal reporter. What do you reckon today, Dan?
Well, obviously we've seen on the pre-season tour of America a lot of the youngsters who were at this stage at one point. You know, they've really shone. People like Willock, Nelson, and this is the next generation for Arsenal. Beyond that, a lot of talented youngsters playing today. Sam Greenwood, who's really highly thought of in the academy, joined last summer, as did Joel Lopez, a fullback from signed for Barcelona, a young Spanish lad. He's seen as probably the next Hector Bellerin in a way. There's a lot of promising players out there. I believe Balogun is playing as well. He scored a hat-trick in midweek against Barnet. I've seen him play before. I think it was at Colchester. At that game, weren't we? He came on as a substitute and he really shone. He's obviously a lot of a young attacking talent at Arsenal. He's probably the next one off that production line. But it'd be really interesting to see how they do it. Obviously Hitchin Town, the non-league side, physical men's football. It'll be really interesting to see how they cope with that, and it's obviously going to be a massive step for them in terms of their learning curve.
Absolutely, that's a really good point. I mean, it was a couple of years ago when the under-18s turned up, and Jordi Tutu played that night, and I think he scored. He played really well. He's obviously in Germany at the moment on loan.
He's on to Bochum,
that's right. So it's a real proving ground, and there's been a history of Arsenal games in the past, and certainly over the last few years, stretching back to when I think they opened the floodlights here 50 years ago.
Pat Rice was.
They reopened. That's right. Yeah. So there are a few links between Arsenal and Hitchin, and promises to be a good game, doesn't it?
Definitely. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they do it. As I say, you know, it's going to be a tough physical game, but a lot of talent in this Arsenal youth ranks, as we've seen coming through. So
absolutely, give us a scoreline.
2-2.
2-2, like it. I'll say I'll go 3-2 again, like it was last time.
Sales piece in the US. Just sales. I've seen
There you join us after the game. A hard-fought 1-1 draw between Hitchin Town and Arsenal under-18s led by Ken Gillard. Had a quick chat with Ken after the game. He's very pleased with the lads' performance. He said it's going to be a good experience for them. And he basically said as well, 3 years ago Hitchin played here. Emil Smith-Rowe, Zach Medley was playing, Dominic Thompson. He said, you know, in 3 years' time, he used to say some of the lads won't be who played today won't be playing at a far higher level, basically. But yeah, Dan, what did you think of that today?
I thought it was, as you say, it was a really good test for the young Arsenal lads. You know, a couple of them stood out. I was really impressed with Miguel Aziz. I know you were as well. Sam Greenwood was a bit quiet. I expected a bit more from him, but you know, every player has quiet games, don't they? So the fullback as well, Joel Lopez, came off at half time, but he played really well in the first half. He was composed on the ball, likes to get forward, link play well. There's a couple of impressive performances out there. It's
absolutely,
good
and I thought Lopez played. He's got a bit of a backstory, hasn't he? Because Arsenal lured him from Barcelona.
He joined last summer from Barcelona. Obviously, he was seen as a highly rated prospect there. So Arsenal have done well to get him over from Spain. So interesting to see how he develops. You know, hopefully it can be something similar to Hector Bellerin. Obviously, he came from Barcelona as a youngster and has now developed into a key first-team player, potentially an Arsenal captain. You never know. So
it's a long way away, but you're right. I mean, there's a lot of potential there. So I mean, what would your message be to Arsenal fans today?
I'd say to be excited, but be patient. You know, obviously there's a really talented crop coming through at the moment. We've seen a few that are on the brink of the first team. That could be the next generation. You never know. But yeah, I just bit of caution, bit of patience. You know, you never know what's going to happen. Obviously, players can have career-ending injuries at this age. You know, things like that happen. You've just got to wait and see what happens and be patient. So.
Absolutely, wise words there from Dan the Man. Goodbye from Topfield. Watch this space. Cheers.